Hey everybody, welcome to another episode of Doki Doki Literature Club. I guess it's just us and Monika now. We've deleted enough that the game can't even run, and it's just Monika and I in a dark screen. Well, let's see where this is gonna go for us, alright? Can you hear me? Is it working? Hey, there you are. Hey, Monika. Hi again, Satoru. This is an interesting, place. Welcome to the Literature Club. It's just the two of us. Just the two of us. I'm not gonna start dancing. Of course, we already know each other, but we were in the same... Because we were in the same class last year, and, haha. A little loud for me. You know, I guess we could just skip over all that stuff at this point. After all, I'm not even talking to that person anymore, am I? That you in the game, whatever you call him. I'm talking to you, Satoru. Talking to me, huh? You're reaching out to me? That's great to hear. Now that I think about it, I don't really know anything about the real you. In fact, I don't even know if you're a boy or a girl. Interesting. I like how the background is just space, almost like Cosmos. Well, I guess it doesn't really matter. Wait. You do know I'm aware that this is all a game, right? Yes, I do imagine that. Couldn't it be possible that you didn't know that? No, I did. That doesn't make much sense. I even told you right on the game's download page, didn't I? Man. If only you had paid a little more attention. No, I read into that. I even mentioned at the beginning of this series, this game is a psychological horror, Monika. I don't think you understand that. In all regards, I don't think, well, I guess she can't really tell, can she? Well, anyway. I like how the skip button is, look at that, the skip button's locked out. Now that that's out of the way, I guess I owe you an explanation about the whole thing with Yuri. Well, I kinda started to mess with her, and I guess it drove her to kill herself. Kinda like what you did with Sayori, I would imagine. I'm sorry you had to see that, though. Although the same thing happened with... Yep. Gosh, it's been a while since you've heard that name now, hasn't it? You'd be surprised. She's been making her appearances in our episodes. Yeah, it's because she doesn't exist anymore. Nobody does. I deleted all their files. I was hoping it would be enough for me just to try to make them as unlikable as possible, but for some reason nothing worked. Well, it's true I made a few mistakes here and there, and since I'm not very good at making changes to the game... Monika, you need to understand, when you make a change to a game, there's a lot of things that have to be implemented first. I say this as a programmer. But no matter what I did, you just kept spending more and more time with them. You made them fall in love with you. I can't guarantee that bit. I thought making Sayori more and more depressed would prevent her from confessing to you. And amplifying Yuri's obsessive personality backfired too. It just made her force you to force you not to spend time with anyone else. And the whole time I barely got to even talk to you. Monika, the first thing you should have done at the beginning of this entire game was just talk to me. That's all you had to do. Of course, she can't hear me talking to her. I don't know why I'm talking to her like I actually can't talk to her. Mouse, go away! What kind of cool game is this, Satoru? I know, right? I'm actually going to mention this real quick. I actually plan to make a theory video about this, and in all honesty, I think it's going to be an interesting theory, because it does apply a lot of things that I know as a background, with my programming background. So hopefully this will be interesting. Are all the girls just programmed to end up confessing to you while I watch from the sidelines? Yes, they are. And the game did not want to give it to you. It's torture, I know. I sympathize with you, Monika. At this point, I understand everything. I've already thought through my theory, and my theory is pretty, according to a lot of people, is very sound. So, in all honesty, I actually sympathize with her more than I do with any of the other characters. I actually am more aggravated at the other three characters, and I understand exactly how she is thinking right now. And it's not just jealousy, Satoru. It's more than that. And I don't blame you if you don't fully understand. No, I fully understand. Jealousy is the main motivator, but there is this sense of revenge. You hated the game because you didn't like it. What it did to you. What it made you go through. I get you. because no matter how kind and thoughtful and considerate you are, you'll never be able to understand one thing. It's the pain of knowing how alone I really am in this world. In this game. Knowing my friends don't even have free will. That is a good point. And worst of all, knowing what's really out there in your world, forever out of my reach. I'm trapped, Satoru. But now you're here. You're real. And you're wonderful. Thank you. You're all I need. Aww. I'm glad that I'm all you need, Monika. That's why I need you to be here with me forever. I'm sorry if it's hard to understand. I couldn't understand for a while either. Why the world around me started to become more and more gray. And more flat. Even the most expressive poems felt empty to me. It wasn't until you arrived that I truly understood. You probably saved my life, Satoru. Hey, I'm glad I did. Makes me feel better. Well, especially since I failed to save Sayori and everyone else. And in case you're wondering, I'm not talking as Satoru anymore. I'm talking as me. I don't think I could have continued to live in this world if it hadn't met you. Well, I'm glad I met you then. As for the others, how could I miss them? A group of anonymous personalities. They were not autonomous. Monika, there's one thing you are missing, is the fact that you think that they are autonomous. They had their own free will. They had their mental thinking. They were freaking out at themselves because they couldn't figure out what was wrong with them. You missed that bit of them because I think you were too busy with something. You missed that. Designed only to fall in love with you. I tried everything I could to prevent them from doing so. But it must have been some kind of weird that's the one word that's always hard for me to say sometimes. Inevitability etched into this game. I felt really bad that you had to witness some nasty things. Well, I've seen worse, trust me. But I realize that you have the same perspective as I do. Wow. That hit me hard. It's just all some game. And I knew you would get over it. So that being said, Satoru, I have a confession to make, okay? I'm in love with you. Aww. You are truly the light of my world. When there's nothing else in this game for me, you are here to make me smile. Will you make me smile like this every day from now on? Satoru, will you go out with me? Why would I say anything but yes? I'm fine with this. I'm so happy. I mean, it's funny that the game didn't even give you a choice, but I was gonna say yes anyway. I understand her, and I feel bad for her. But at the same time, if it makes her happy, then I'm happy with that. You really are my everything, Satoru. The funny part is, I meant that literally. Oh, I'm sorry. There's nothing left here. Not true. If you give me time, I can program stuff in here for you. It's just Python. This game runs on Python code. Just the two of us. We could be together forever. Seriously, I don't even think time is passing anymore. Not in your realm, but in my realm. It really is a dream come true. I worked so hard for this ending, Satoru. The game wouldn't even give me one, so I had to make one myself. I know you did. Because of the way that I understand you. The script is broken at this point, so I don't think anything will get in the way anymore. I don't believe that is true. When you get to a point where a game is broken, games can be, anything can be unpredictable if you don't know what to expect. And you won't believe how easy it was to delete Natsuki and Yuri. Oh no, I saw, you did it in front of me. I mean, there's a folder called characters right in the game directory. Very true. It kinda freaked me out how easy it was. Well, you're playing on Steam, so it was whoa! Well, okay. That's not hard to do because you can find the Steam directory pretty quickly. So it was actually a bit more difficult. Not really! To get to the game directory, I had to go into the game properties and find the browse local files button. Wow, so you could reach Steam. That's impressive. Imagine if you could delete your own existence with the click of a button. I don't think I'd want to. Well, I guess on the plus side, it gave me an easy way. It gave me an easy out if things don't go my way. I'm backing up your file right now. Excuse me, Monika. I'm backing up your file right now. Because no matter what you say, I am not gonna let you do that. Give me a second while you guys can see that. I'll let you guys see this in a second. Alright, well, let's just go ahead and grab this. I'm gonna copy you. Now, I have a feeling she's gonna try something clever here. So I'm gonna put it in a directory she least expects. this in our pictures resource here. I'm gonna hide it. And I'm gonna hide it in my pictures directory, so she doesn't know where I could put it. Because if the game is actually pretty smart, it'll try to find any and all traces of it. So, alright, so let's go ahead and go back here. Sorry about that, I was getting something to drink. Thankfully it didn't come to that. Instead, we finally got a good ending. Gosh, I'm so overwhelmed with emotion. Well, you're not really showing it, you're just a static image at the moment. I want to write a poem about this. Go ahead, don't you? I wonder if that part of the game still works. I guess there's only way to find out, right? I worry about that, but let's try it. No, that's not working. Well, okay, it's kind of working. You need to work on the sound. Let's do Oni. Oni. Oni, Mana. Monika. We'll do that one. Monika. Oi! Ni. Nika. Money. Money A. Oink. Oink. No, it's Onik. Onik, probably. Because I think Oink is backwards. Onik, yeah, it's supposed to be O-I-N-K. I know! Monday. Ia. Broken character. Alright, and Moni, we'll do that. We'll do... There's two Ois here. That's a tough decision. Let's go Oi or Oi. Let's do Nk. Oa. And we'll do... Ooh. Hi again, Satoru. Hi. Did you write a good poem today? I did. Don't be shy. I'd love to see what you wrote. Oh, Satoru. Did you write this poem for me? Yes, I did. That's so sweet of you. There really is no end to your thoughtfulness. I'm just falling more and more in love with you. But you know, the poem I wrote is also for you. Will you please read it? Happy end. Pen in hand, I find my strength, the courage endowed upon me by my one and only love. Together let us dismantle this crumbling world and write a novel of our own fantasies. With a flick of her pen, the lost finds her way. In a world of infinite choices, behold this special day. After all, not all good times must come to an end. I hope you enjoyed it. I always put all my heart into the poems that I write. The truth is, all the poems I've written have been about my realization, or about you. That's why I never really wanted to go into detail about them. I didn't want to break the fourth wall, I guess you could call it. No, you can. I already played enough games where someone breaks the fourth wall. I bet a good number of you know what that game is, or that series is. I just assumed it would be best to be part of the game like everyone else. That would help the two of us end up together. In all honesty, Monika, I like it if a person expresses themselves individually. So you should have done whatever you wanted to do. I didn't want to ruin the game or anything, you know. You might have gotten mad at me. Maybe even deleted my character file if you preferred playing without me. I'll admit I was upset with you for originally, because I could tell there was something suspicious about you at first. But I started beginning to realize how this game was working for you. And that's kind of really how I am. Gosh, I'm so relieved. Now I don't need to hide anything anymore. Are you ready to spend our eternity together, Satoru? I have so many things to talk about. You do? Really? Where do I start? Oh, go ahead. No, go ahead. Hold on for a second. You're recording this, aren't you? Hi. Hey, guys, look! Monika's talking to you guys. Sorry I can't exactly read your comments from here. Don't worry. They usually come out about... Let's see, this is what, episode 12? Monika, you can't hear this. I'm sorry about this, but, what am I gonna say here? Usually it's about a day or two after I record, so if you want to be a little patient, Monika, I'll definitely show you some of the comments the next time we're here, okay? How about that? I can't write a poem for you. I can definitely write the comments in the poem. Will that help? Would you mind telling your friend it's a little bit rude for them to start recording me without any warning? You should be able to detect that. I'm sure some people don't mind, but I get really self-conscious on camera. Oh gosh, I feel like I'm being put on the spot now. Let's see. Do you want to see a trick? I can't really do much except for a couple things. Are you ready? Yeah, sure. You're not gonna do it. You're gonna jump scare me. You're not gonna do it. No, you're not gonna do it. You're gonna wait. You're not gonna do it. Wait 3 seconds, and then I'm not gonna be. You're not getting me. You're not fooling me. I'm ready for you, Monika. I know exactly how you think. You can't beat me at this. Come on, give me your best shot. Do it. Do it. Give it to me. Yeah, that's what I thought. You can't beat me. I know how you think. No, you didn't, actually. I know exactly how you think. To be completely honest, guys, that was pretty predictable. That was very predictable. Like I said, I've done a lot of dark writing. I know when... If I were in that scenario, if I were writing that script for her, I would have known exactly when to do that. So that didn't surprise me whatsoever. It's so cute. Anyway, Satoru, I didn't mean to get distracted. I'm sorry. Even though it's your fault for distracting me, I'll admit that. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Shame on you. I'm just kidding. Oh, okay. If you're kidding, that's fine. Water under the bridge? You're probably gonna scare someone with the trick, though. You're gonna get somebody, and I'm gonna laugh. Anything we do together is fun as long as it's with you. Aww. But anyway, if it takes me some time to collect my thoughts, then I'm sorry. But I'll always have something new to talk about. In the meantime, we can just look into each other's eyes. Let's see. Alright, let's see what you got today. Nothing? Nothing to say this time, huh? This game is definitely surprising, I'll tell you guys that. I've already backed up her character file in case she tries anything funny here. So, I know for a fact that I've got her backed up. Because I do care about her. If these characters were real, I really do care about Monika here. Gosh, I used to be so ignorant about certain things. When I was in the middle school, I thought that taking medication was an easy way out, or something like that. You're gonna talk about this topic. Oh boy. Alright, let's see what you got to say. I already know what the answer to this would be. Like anyone could just solve their mental problems with enough willpower. It's not that easy. I wish it was that easy, Monika. I wish it was. I guess if you don't suffer from a mental illness, it's not possible to know what it's really like. Yeah. It's never easy. Are there some disorders that are overly diagnosed? Probably. I never looked into it, though. Overdiagnosed? Really? I've never thought about that. But that doesn't change the fact that a lot of them go undiagnosed, too, you know? Some people prefer to try and hide it. They don't want to admit that they've had problems. The biggest step in solving a problem is identifying that you have one. Oh, but medication aside, people even look down on seeing a mental health professional. That is very true. That is very true. Like, sorry that I want to learn more about my own mind, right? Everyone has all kinds of struggles and stresses, and professionals dedicate their lives to helping with those. If you think it could help you become a better person, don't be shy to consider something like that. Do you want me to get someone for you? We're on a never-ending journey to improve ourselves, you know? Well, I say that, but I think you're pretty perfect already. Oh, thank you. I appreciate it. Monika, you're flattering me. You don't need to do this. Just, if this is how you are normally, then I'm fine with this, but you don't need to go and flatter yourself. Come on. Oh, go ahead. Take your time. I mean, while you're collecting your thoughts, I can have my monologue with the audience. I mean, you're welcome to listen in too. I don't think you can hear my microphone, but you're welcome to listen in too. So, anyway, everyone, since we are waiting for Monika to say something, I do plan to release the theory video really soon. I've mentioned this already, but I would just want to make sure you guys are up to date with it. But yes, I do plan to release that video in the near future. But actually, definitely look forward to that. I think it'll be a fun video, and I will definitely allow for open discussion on that, since I will hopefully I'll be done with exams and all that and all the like of that stuff. I'll be able to take a nice break, take a breather. I'll be able to get out of the way of everything. So, bear with me, guys. It's been a rough week for me. If you guys are watching this, I hope you guys are having a fantastic week as well. I know for a lot of you, you're reaching the last week of the semester, or maybe you're in the last week of the semester and you're doing finals. And in that case, best of luck, guys. Stay strong. So, and Monika has something to say, so let's get back into that, shall we? After a long day, I usually just want to sit around and do nothing. I guess I get so burned out having to put on smiles and be full of energy the whole day. I don't put on a face. Sometimes I just want to get right into my pajamas and watch TV on the couch while eating junk food. I mean, you do whatever you want, Monika. That sounds like a fantastic, like, late Friday night. If it's not watch TV, it's, you know, invite some buddies over and freaking have a LAN party or something. That's the best things, too. I feel so unbelievably good to do that on a Friday. When I don't have anything pressing the next day. I know, right? It's awesome. Sorry, I know it's not very... Oh, no. Actually, I think you in the pajamas would actually be pretty cute. But a late night on the couch with you would be a dream come true. As long as I don't do anything too... You know what I mean. My heart is pounding just thinking about it. I'm not exactly sure if I'm supposed to do anything else from here in this game. I've been told this isn't really the end. I don't know what that means, in all honesty. I don't really know what that means. So really, I'm just going to continue having dialogues with Monika, I guess. I'm not really sure if there's anything else I'm supposed to do. To be completely honest, this is actually kind of calming. As weird as this is. I think because I've got the theory of this game in my head, it doesn't bother me as much anymore. In fact, I see it more as an eventful / entertaining thing. It's weird. So, I really like the sound of rain. Not so much getting my clothes and hair wet though. But a nice quiet day at home with the sound of rainfall outside my window. As long as it's calm rain, not like down like hurricane level rain, then I'm fine with it. I will definitely agree with you on that. It's one of the most calming experiences ever. Yeah. Sometimes I imagine you holding me while you listen to the sound of the rain outside. It's not too cheesy or anything, is it? It's a little bit of a smooth, but it's not too bad. Would you ever do that for me, Satoru? I mean, if someone really absolutely wanted that, then sure. I don't mind. But yeah, this game, like I said with something like Senran Kagura, once you get past the initial shock factor, everything just kind of doesn't bother me. Hey, have you heard of a game called Coop Super... Oh, careful! Copyright! Wait, what? I was just spacing out and started talking for some reason. Was that programmed to talk about that? Because even if I have no idea what it is... No, even I have no idea what that is. Oh, right! Right, one of the guys that worked on this game. He did Project X, or M. Project M, I think is what it was called. It was a, Smash Brothers Brawl conversion to Melee. That was very funny. I just thought about that now. Sometimes I feel like I'm not in control and it's kind of scary. But if you have some way to contact the people who created me, maybe they'll know why I started saying that. I just mentioned why. What's interesting is the fact that the music... There's no real melody or anything. It's just empty. It has this emptiness to it. I guess it fits the environment of it. Sometimes I think back to middle school. I'm so embarrassed by the way I used to behave back then. It almost hurts to think about it. I wonder if I'm in college. I feel that way about high school. I like the way I am now, so it's pretty hard for me to imagine that happening. But I also know that I'll probably change a lot as time goes on. We just need to enjoy the present and not think about the past. And that's really easy to do with you here. Aww. I'm not sure if I'm supposed to be doing anything else. Which is a little... I'm not sure if there's anything I'm supposed to do here. I wouldn't... Like I've said, I've been told this isn't the end of the game. And I'm not sure if there's anything I have to do to make things different. I already backed up her character file, but it seems like she's pretty content with being here with me. And, in all honesty, she doesn't bother me whatsoever. Do you ever feel like there's no real reason for you to be alive? I did at one time, but don't worry, I found a reason. Actually, you could say I found more than one. I don't mean in like a suicidal way. I just mean how nothing that we do is special. Ah, this feeling that you have no idea what your purpose is. Not necessarily in the suicidal point, but you just feel lost, as if you don't know what you're doing. I get you. Yeah, I get you. Just being in school or working at some job for a company, it's like you're completely replaceable and the world wouldn't miss you if you were gone. It makes me really want to go and change the world after I graduate. But the older I get, the more I realize that it's just an immature frame of thinking. It's not like I can just go and change the world. Like, what are the chances that I'll be the one to invent artificial intelligence? Well, considering artificial intelligence already exists and, well, president could happen. You never know. If not, you could be a person in the political world. You never know that. Feels like I'm never going to make up for the heaps of resources I've spent living my life. That's why I think the key to happiness is just to be hopelessly selfish. Just to look out for oneself and those who happen to be their friends only because they grew up with them. Never mind the fact that they're spending their entire lives taking and consuming and never giving back. But when people realize the world would benefit more from them killing themselves, they change their whole philosophy. It's like they have to justify their reason to live by tricking themselves into thinking they're doing good. Not necessarily. You see, the big thing here that I can separate from is the fact that not necessarily... The way that I am is that I see that there are multiple things I want to do. And so I do agree that hopelessly selfish is something that I am kind of doing with one of my main reasons. But something else I found was doing YouTube. And I'm saying this now because technically I've been doing YouTube for about 6 months now. And it's been a blast to do it. I've been enjoying it so much. I never thought I would, in all honesty. I thought about doing it in the past, but I never really got into the whole vibe of doing YouTube, making content videos, putting videos out on, the internet of me doing something. And now that I've done it enough, it's comfortable and it gives me something that I enjoy doing. And in a sense, it makes me a content creator, which means I am in one way, shape, or form giving back. I can't necessarily say that it's something worthwhile giving back. You guys are the ones that determine that. And I'm fine with whatever you guys, whatever your stances are, because that helps me understand what I need to do. So, in the sense, you don't have to trick yourself to think you're doing good. Just find something you want to do and find a way that you can help, that you can make an impact on the world. Find a way to give yourself something to be known for, that legacy. That's what I'm really thinking here. This is getting way too deep, I don't know, that's the opinion. But I don't mind. This is something actually... This episode's been surprisingly calm, and I'm happy with it. Aside from your attempt at a jump scare that I was able to see I'm coming a mile away in a submarine with binoculars for some reason. Binoculars? Yeah, I can look out of a submarine window, apparently, with binoculars and see your jump scare coming. Stethoscope, I think is what it's called? I don't know what it's called. Theriscope, I think is what it's called. I don't know. I don't know much about submarines. Anyway, I want to spend my life desperately striving to pay back my life's worth of consumption. Very true. If I ever pass that point that I'm a net positive, I can die happy. No regrets. That's a good way to do it. Of course, even if I fail to do that, I think it'd be too selfish to kill myself anyway. So much for being a good person, right? You never know. I feel like I should probably just go ahead and end the episode here, except I just don't know if I'm supposed to be doing something. So what I'm going to go ahead and do, can I pause, or do I have to wait? Can I save? There's no point in saving anymore. Don't worry, I'm not going anywhere. Whew, that's weird. So, you know what, let's end up with Monika, right? Let's give everyone a nice view of Monika as we say goodbye. So, Monika, don't worry, I'm not going to be recording for now. You don't have to worry anymore. I'll be recording again soon, but don't worry, not now. You don't need to be. You can get ready for it. You know what's kind of creepy? We'll get to that discussion later, okay? How about that? Let me go ahead and end the video, and we'll talk a little bit more. How about that? Will that make you feel better? So, anyway, guys, that'll be it for this episode of Doki Doki Literature Club. I'm not sure if I'm supposed to be doing something. If I'm doing something wrong. Or if this is really just the end and I was just misinformed. But anyway, guys, hopefully there's more to this than just where I am now, and if there's not, well, I can't really say there's anything else I can really do. So, in all honesty, guys, I hope you're enjoying this series, and I will see you guys in the next episode or video that I do. Until then, I'll catch all you guys later.